Welcome back. Welcome. We are going to be attempting to win a 100% race at Sonoma. But first, we need to change our settings. Yes, legend. Yes, let's go 100%. I'm going to fuel the tires off. We'll go with visual only. All right. Let's go ahead and save. And we'll get right into the race. Yeah, we'll race with the DuPont car. So this is the Dodge Save Mart 350, but in real life, it's the Toyota Save Mart 350 now. So it's interesting that they just switched manufacturers. We are going to qualify, but we're going to qualify in dead last. So we have to make a couple laps to get this going. Whew. Car was a little loose. I went and tested over on Dirt to Daytona. Let's not do that during the race. I tested at Dirt to Daytona, or on Dirt to Daytona. Anyway. And with the stability off, that car was near undrivable. So I was like, I think we'll just stick to NASCAR 2005. We'll stick to what we know. The plate racing on Dirt to Daytona was super fun. But the road course racing was a bit rough. And we made a thumbnail for the stream, and now here we are. Woo! Hold it. That was our warm-up lap.
Score this one, buddy. Go hard.
All right, we're going to hang back a little bit at the start of the race, I think, because the AI will be bunched up pretty hard. And I really don't want to get into that hornet's nest. Woo! Running it wide there again. Look at that, Mason. You're back in first place. Brand new stream. Back in first place. Not too shabby. All right, let's hit the brakes. We would have set about a minute 15 and a half lap, maybe. We'll just wait here a minute.
Bring it in here if it's not running right.
Oh, no, I stalled out. Oh, no. We're still sitting at 2,000 RPM, so that's our idle. Let's ride. Do I think Cowbush will win Watkins Glen in the truck series? I didn't know he was racing the truck at Watkins Glen. Maybe. The trucks they've been giving him in the truck series have not been the highest quality. So, I don't know. Maybe he'll be able to outdrive them. We'll see. All right. Before we get started, I'm going to prepare myself. Here we go. I'm strapping in for war.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, we're gonna 110 laps. Woo! Okay, we have a beast of a race in front of us. Will I be your friend? Yeah, we can be friends. I think we have a lot of friendly people in our community. Jared, VG Clips, Mystery Spaceman, Johnson Fan, Big Body now, YouTube account, LOL. We have a lot of very faithful people. Graham Chase. Graham pops in here every once in a while. And Graham knows everything there is to know about this game. George said go. Ah! We almost went a little too fast. We almost went a little too fast. We have a lot of time. We have 110 laps. So I'm going to let the field sort things out for a minute before we charge through, or attempt to. We have Ryan Newman in the lead. I don't think we're going to bully Ryan Newman. Not this race. We're trying to lock in here. Whew. Long race out of us. A long race out of us. This will probably be the longest road course race I've ever done outside of Gran Turismo. Yes, we almost had an accident there. They are bumping and banging in front of us. We're on legend difficulty, but the AI are not driving like it. That's for sure. I have to be careful with my tires. We do have a limited tire. And the AI do not, so we'll have to make do. We're going to dive it in here on the inside to turn, I believe, 11. I think this is a 12-turn racetrack. Ooh, look at Michael diving it in there. Michael was wanting to make a move, too. Who am I hoping wins the World of Outlaws race today? I don't know. Welcome back, Doodlebug. You're coming in right at the start of what will be a long race. The AI are just beating the snot out of each other. Trying to stay out of it. Out of the way, Matt. I need a little room. A little more than you were providing. Woo! Let's hold it. Let's calm down, Greg. Let's calm down. I didn't mean it. So we're moving through the field slowly, but the leader is also pulling way ahead of us. 24-second advantage currently.
We're off the pace. Everything okay?
We're doing just fine. I'm trying to manage these tires. I don't know how the tire wear is going to be at this track. Man, Matt Kenseth got close. He got close.
Going to your left. You're clear.
When will I be live again today? Or no, will I be live again today? Probably not. I mean, there's always a chance, but probably not.
Number 177.
This is going to be a pretty long stream. You know, we're only on lap 4, and we're 12 minutes in. 110 lap race, and our lap times are sitting about 120 right now. We're up to 35th. Not great.
Left side, left side.
34th. That's another position.
You're clear.
We'll take every position we can get. Man, if we had a clean track, we would gain so much time in the leader. But we don't. So we're going to have to work our way through the field and then deal with the gap once we get up to second.
Left side, left side. That's another one down. Clear.
There we are. Into 32nd. Oh, Casey Kane in the wall. Aggressive goes around. If a caution comes out, that's really going to mess up our fuel strategy. So, and there's also not a good way to know how many laps we have on fuel in this game. In the heat games and in Dirt to Daytona, it'll tell you exactly how many laps of fuel you have. This one we just have a red bar to guess at.
Right side, right side. Clear, all clear.
Work our way through the S's here.
Watch it, cars on your left.
And into the top 30.
Okay, we're clear.
It would be Ryan Newman in first. It would be. I don't know.
Car on your right. Everything okay with the
We
car?
could estimate by seconds. It's about 80 seconds per lap at 110 laps, so 80 times 110. And then divide by 60, and that'll give us the amount of minutes that it's going to take for the event to be over. You just did some weights and had dinner?
Watch your left.
That's awesome. Good job, man. Good job. Jared's taking care of himself.
You got both sides, you're all clear.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
Car to your left. You're up another spot. Number 41, making his move on the right. Clear all around.
Okay, we stole another position there. I'm not going to the high side around people. Not in that corner. The 43's closing.
Cars on your right.
You love Kyle Busch? Does Kyle Busch's wife know that?
Clear on either side.
She may not appreciate that.
Gotta call your left.
Oh, look at that. We're behind Dale Sr. Always cool seeing him in the race.
There you go. All clear.
Let's do it for Dale. I wish I knew how many stops we were going to have to make.
Go left side, left side. Great pass. Bernhardt is moving up on you quick. Clear, clear.
Man, we ate some of that curb and it knocked us off the bottom. But we're into 26th. Not bad. We're still 30 seconds back. And Senior was all over us there. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous with him behind me. I feel intimidated.
Left side, left side. Still alongside. Hey, great pass, buddy. All clear.
Joe kind of wrecked himself there. I wasn't trying to do that. I was just trying to get to his outside. Thankfully, we stayed.
The 38 car.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Doing great.
Are you kidding me? All of that hard work. Okay, we have a little setback, but we don't have much damage on the car. Man, that's tough. That's tough.
Aggressive goes around.
We will pit. I don't mind losing the positions here. We'll get back through the field. This will give us a little extra tire over the competition. Even though they don't have tire wear, we do. So this will bring us back to even for a minute. That's rough. We ran 11 clean laps, and then we had contact with Joe Nemechek, stayed green, and then Elliott Sadler got into us. I probably could have given him more room, but I don't know. I didn't think we were in danger of that happening. All right, good job, Mr. Clean, guys. Good job. Excellent pit stop. We only lost all of our track position.
Start in the back, so be careful and stay
Every
under
bit of it.
control. Three, let's go. Clear, all clear, whatever you need.
I don't know. I don't know my favorite dirt car.
Watch the right. That'll put up some. One more.
Ow.
Clear, clear, all clear.
I usually just pick one during the race. Yeah, I pick somebody and see how they perform.
Watch it, cars on your left. Gone. Just looking for some room to get by you. Both sides clear. Another one down. Watch the left.
Whew. 3 wide. They're 3 wide in front of us. That's nuts. Beating and banging up there.
Another one on your right.
Woo.
Clear on both sides. Keep it up.
Yeah, let's get away from those crazy people. contact there with a 43. Have I watched Yellowstone? I have not. I've heard it's a good show.
Number 43, going for the pass on the
Right now, I'm making my wife watch Daredevil.
Right side.
I say making because
Clear.
she doesn't enjoy watching because she feels bad for Daredevil because he's blind. But like, that's kind of the whole point of the show, is that he overcame his disability and gained a super ability. I haven't watched it in years. I watched it back when it was originally on Netflix, and I thought it was pretty good. Sad they didn't continue the series.
Okay, we're clear.
Yes. Yeah, Daredevil's pretty good. The fight scenes are really well done.
Now go your left foot. You gained another position.
Woo!
That pass.
All right, we're back to Elliott Sadler. We're in 25th.
Baker, closing the gap. Going left side.
All right,
That away.
Sadler's in front of us. Will we get spun out? Will we get spun out?
Down on your right.
It doesn't look like it. Who's my favorite NFL team? The Indianapolis Colts.
Clear all around.
Probably gonna go see Superman tomorrow.
Right side.
Yeah, that's one I would probably like to see in theaters. I just don't really want to pay all that much money to go see it.
There you go. All clear.
The last movie I saw in theaters was Mission Impossible. I thought it was really good.
Left side.
Look at that, Dale Sr. up in the top 20. He's making his way through the field.
McMurray making his move on the right. Clear.
One car on the wall behind us. .5 seconds back. Well, Flash only has one movie. I don't know. I gotta disagree with you on this one. Like, Superman just has so much more content. And so many more abilities. Yeah, James Gunn's pretty good. The Guardians movies were pretty good. The Suicide Squad movie he did was pretty good. And then Peacemaker. I thought Peacemaker was awesome. I loved Peacemaker.
Watch it. Cars on your left.
Loved it. With John Cena.
Craven closing the gap behind you. All clear.
John Cena was mentioned. I had to. I was driving with one hand there. That was pretty impressive. Mason, how is the Flash better than Superman? He's fast and he can change time, but it usually doesn't go well. Now, Wally West as a character, you know, he's
That'll move you up one.
a nice guy.
Still there.
You know, funny. He's sympathetic to his villains because they're not usually terrible people, other than Reverse Flash. But he's an interesting character, but I just don't think he clears Superman. Superman's kind of the final boss of superheroes. Yeah, Ryan Newman in the lead. He's been in the lead like all race.
Clear, clear. All clear.
Well, the Flash might have super speed, but so does Superman. So he may not be as fast as the Flash, even though usually whenever they get into a foot race, it's like a tie the whole time. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say the Flash is faster because he can change timelines and stuff. Which, I mean, Superman flew around the world backwards in reverse time.
Both sides clear.
He can do Superman can do a lot of things the Flash can't do. He can fly, and he can do the freezing breath, and the X-ray vision, and the laser vision, the super strength, super durability. There's probably a ton of things I'm leaving out. Oh yeah, super hearing. You like the new cast? I'm gonna have to see it. I'm gonna have to see it for myself because just based off the trailers, I don't know if I like it or not. Like David Cornsweat or whatever his name is. I don't know his name. He just doesn't strike me as. I mean, he's similar to Superman, but the look just doesn't quite fit for me.
Left side, left side.
I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. Maybe the suit.
Still beside you. Hold your line. Get still there. Still beside you. Still alongside you.
But I don't know. I feel like once I see it in the movie, I'll like it a lot more. And from what I've heard, it's not like the greatest movie of all time, but it's not bad. So like people were like, yeah, it's a good movie. It's all right.
Left side, left side.
So I hope they're right. I hope it's a fun movie. And then the Lois Lane casting, I don't care for. I thought Lois Lane, she's had a few different looks. So I'm just used to Amy Adams in the Man of Steel movies. She's tainted my vision of Lois Lane. So maybe she's not bad. But like if you go look at like Superman the animated series and some of the Justice League stuff, Lois Lane looks a lot different and carries herself a lot differently than what I've seen so far. My opinion might change after I see the movie.
Whatever you need, you're clear. Still on your right.
Oh my goodness.
Adjustment. You're looking a little loose.
What have we done? Again. I don't know how this little tap sends us around. I mean, it kind of looks like he corrects and comes back into us. No, I just ran that wide. I mean, he was following the track and I ran wide. Well, let's pit again. What an eventful race. We get through about half the field and over half the field and then wreck. Not bad, though. We made it up to 12th this time. Not bad. I don't know how this pit strategy is going to affect us. The rest of the field should be sitting at about 60% fuel right now, I believe. I don't know the fuel window, so it's going to be rough. You haven't watched the new movie because you don't like Superman, you only like Flash. Mason, you don't have to pick just one. You can pick multiple movies. Like, I like Captain America, but that doesn't mean I only have to watch Captain America. I can watch Superman. I love Batman. So, because I love Batman, I don't have to ignore all the other ones. And, like, they're all going to tie in eventually. So when Flash meets Superman, you're going to want to know what's going on. The Russo brothers. Hello, Max. Good to see you in the chat again. The Russo brothers are making the new Avengers movies. Yes, Secret Wars and what's the name of the other one? Or maybe it's just Secret Wars Part 1 and 2, I don't know. Biff, out. Don't drive and reach out at the same time. It's dangerous. Biff Jerkowski. He just said beans. That's all he said, is beans. I like it. I like the way he rolls. Beans. Lois Lane, Lois Main. I still don't like Superman. The Flash is better than Superman. But that is your opinion. That is your opinion. And I'm sure there's several people that share that opinion. But, you know, it is what it is. Good luck. Yeah, we've been doing pretty well. We've had a couple cautions. We've been spun a couple times. We spun ourselves last time. Doomsday. I knew it had something to do with Doom. When I think of Doom, I just think of Doom and, you know, Doom guy. Oh. We cooked it. Oh, we're back to 35th. Whew, the 192 was very close to us. Break! Man, they're killing my tires! That's rough. The field is checking up like crazy. Out of the way, jerk. I don't know what it is, but the 192 always races me really close. No matter what series I'm in. He just lost it back there. Mason said the Flash, besides Spider-Man, is his other favorite superhero. You don't like Superman, you can't stand him. Alright. Well, the movie just came out, so I'm not shocked you haven't seen it, even if you did like him. I am not surprised. Alright, what is the 45 doing? He's trying to get himself killed. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, Brad Carter. Actually, I'm not sorry, Brad Carter. Oh my goodness, Brad's gonna kill us. Yo, Brad doesn't play. Do not mess with Brad Carter. All right, back inside the top 30. All right, let's slow it down a bit. These guys need a single file out. It would help us out so much. Instead of taking up the whole track. I'm not trying to take these guys 3 wide at Sonoma. Brad Carter is a jerk. Brad Carter is a jerk. He's a fake driver, but I hate him. You guys see like Captain America too? Yeah, he's a good one. He's a good one. Why not 5? I don't think we have enough cars to get 5 wide, except on restarts. Earlier in the race, they were 5 wide. It was nuts. Maybe even 6. I don't know, it's hard to pull off 5 wide at any track. Usually about the most you'll see is four wide. Oh man, we almost got into the back of Vickers there. Let's gather it back up. All right, good run off the corner. Just slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Good corner, really good corner for us. Oh my goodness. I don't know how the AI run these corners so hard sometimes. I mean, I had the inside and he didn't back off, but we came up the track a little bit and got into him. That could have been very bad. That could have been another caution. We're running about the frequency of a caution every 10 laps right now. You got to do it, Biff. You got to do it. It's real simple. Real simple. Get the Dolphin Emulator going. Put in the ROM and rock and roll. Or whatever system you want to game on. You can get the Xbox emulator, a PlayStation 2 emulator, whatever you want. Dolphin for me is just the peak of emulation because the support for it's fantastic. And they keep updating it, making it better. Do I like dirt racing? Yes. My answer has not changed. I like going back on the emulator and playing some of these older titles. Hopefully the new NASCAR game is so good that I don't want to. Is this upscaled? It is. 3 times native resolution and a couple other tweaks applied. And on Dolphin, it has support for custom textures. So someone has released an HD texture pack for this game, and it comes with all the actual schemes for the 2004 and 2005 season. And all the fantasy drivers have been replaced by real drivers. And the schemes look very high quality, looks really good. I used to have them on years ago, like 3 years ago, I had the texture pack. Yeah, I'm not sure about doing, you tried adding the texture pack that seemed to be lost? Yes. There used to be a set of instructions on how to add the texture pack, but Dolphin changed which folder the textures load from. So I lost the ability to add the textures, and I haven't figured out how to add them back yet. I may have to like add the directory manually because I searched for the folder they want me to put the textures in and I don't see it. So it is what it is. Ooh. Yeah, exactly. They moved those folders around and it completely screwed up my custom textures. Which is frustrating. I had it working, and the instructions used to be very clear. But now, since the folder paths have changed and the directories have changed, it's tougher to get it set up. I would love if someone would update the instructions. Maybe that's something I'll have to figure out. I'll bite the bullet for the community. I've also seen on NASCAR 2004, people have added the... No! No!
Now, again, some of that grip later.
I was driving with one hand. I went to scratch my head. And we get to this low speed, stupid spin. Every 10 laps. We're cursed. This is perfect timing, though. Whoa, 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 the field's coming down. What is happening? What are we doing? You can't take a break. Like, you can't reach up and scratch your head. You can't do anything. You can't reach out. One mistake, and it's over. I'll be right back. All right. What happened? We spun. But look, we gained positions! It messed up a lot of YouTuber stuff, especially for Thunder 03 career modes. Suppose you have to download an older version of Dolphin now. Oh. Ow! What was that? They just attempted murder. Every once in a while, you can get your wheel well stuck together with someone else's, and it just glitches out the game. Very weird. That's frustrating. I definitely don't want to go back to an older version of Dolphin, because this release that they're on now is really good. I've had more crashes than I've ever had before on this version. But with that said, the game looks very good. They have fixed a lot of things with anti-aliasing and the textures, and so they look a lot better. The text is easier to read. So I do not want to go back to the old version of Dolphin. I wonder if the field pit because they can make it from here. Once we get the lead, we can probably run some clean laps for a while. It's very annoying because at most tracks you can really fender rub, but here, man, if you catch someone at the wrong part of the track, you'll just spin yourself. I know firsthand. Let's see if we can make it to lap 43 without spinning. Woo, look at Senior hopping the curb. I made sure to stay away from him there. Good run off the corner. Good run. There we go. Into 7th position. Ricky Rudd is in P1 right now. Not bad. Junior, you're killing me. Almost, actually. Let's just scrape by into the top 5. Not bad. Three and a half seconds back. Thank you, Biff. Thank you. It's been a rough race so far. I mean, we clearly have a ton of speed over the field, even on legend difficulty and with tire wear. And the AI do not have tire wear. So we're overcoming a lot, and we're still clearly faster. The AI just cannot keep up. But we keep wrecking ourselves. So that's an issue. But we're in the top 5 now. Oh, Rusty's taking us to the apron. Rusty, give me some room. Good night, Rusty.
Stay patient. You're about 3 seconds behind the leader. Left side, left side. Clear, all clear, whatever you need.
Go, let's get around Mark here
Watch it. Go
if
to
we
the
can.
Fourth position now.
No, he's gonna pull back ahead.
Clear, clear, all clear.
He's trying to play it as safe as we can.
Watch your left. Both sides clear.
All right. In the top 3, we're on the podium.
Go to your left.
We'll just park it right in front of Kevin Harvick.
You're clear.
Hey, we stayed clean. We didn't touch him. Not bad. Not bad. All right, it has taken us 39 whole laps to catch up to the leader.
Go to your left.
We've had a tough path.
Clear on both sides.
What are you doing, Kevin? What are you doing?
Whatever you need.
Kevin just tried to murder us. Kevin just tried to murder us. I don't take kindly to that. We might have to respond with equal force.
Guys on your right. Clear. Go on right side, right side. Clear, all clear.
You're killing me, Kevin. You're actually killing me.
Go on left side, left side. You're getting into it with number
Yes,
29.
Kevin Harvick better make peace with his God,
Coming up on the right.
because he's about to meet him.
First, he's coming back on the track. He's up
Whoa, Jeff Burton, what are you doing in the pits?
to make that move. Leader's up on you by just over a second. Left side, left
Kevin, you better watch it, bucko. Buddy. Pal.
side. Still beside you.
Golly, Kevin's running me tight.
To third position. Let's hit that spot back. All clear, bud.
Do I think I can win? I definitely think we can win. As long as strategy doesn't mess us up, I definitely think we have a shot. What am I hearing? We have to deal with Kevin Harvick. This is a problem. Kevin Harvick is a problem. But I don't want to destroy my car.
Watch it. Cars on your left. Number 29 is gaining on you. You got both sides. You're all clear.
All right, maybe we've put enough ground on him here. Let's see if he tries to dive back inside of us. All right, we're behind Ricky Rudd.
Watch the right. Clear all around. watch the left.
I'm going to run him wide.
Not a good run.
Ooh, he hit me with the crossover,
Clear on the other side.
but it didn't work. All right, finally. Some clean track. I wonder if I can go into fuel savings mode here. Save a bit of fuel. All right. If the field can keep it green, and if we can stay on track, we should be able to log some laps here. Very slowly and carefully. The downside is I don't have anyone to pace me anymore. Ow. We need to go play NASCAR 15 with its unpredictable AI. Good luck, Max. Good luck, sir. All right, it's another lap led in the books. Not too bad. The only real problem with that game is short tracks. Yeah, I haven't played a lot of 15. I have 15 on Steam, but I don't play it very often. Maybe one day we'll get to it. 15's interesting because it does have some interesting physics details. Like you can spin your car, you can spin your tires like on restarts. That's pretty neat. Am I going to try to watch the dirt racing tonight on Dirt Vision? I'm not subscribed to Dirt Vision. So if the race is not on Flow TV or YouTube, I probably won't see it. I'm leaning in each of these corners, trying to make them. There'll be a replay of it posted after. That's good. I may be able to see that then. Lap 46. Yes, we are indeed gaming. We lost a huge chunk of time, like a lot. Are we losing our tires? Like, what's happening here? I know we just went off the track there, but man, we've lost like a second this lap. We may be losing our tires here. Try to put some ground back on them. All right, we've gained some time back. Yeah, that's where they gain a huge chunk of time. Through this section, the uphill section. Good night. We just can't turn. That may have been our controller bugging out there. Every once in a while, our car will just completely lose the ability to turn. It's crazy. I don't know. Our car definitely doesn't feel as good as it has. So we have to watch out for that. We might have to slow down a bit. And just manage our tire wear. All right, we hold the lead for another lap. Yeah, we're 2 seconds off of our faster lap times. I feel like Rocky. I'm becoming normal. Oh, we're coming up on, I guess, Jeff Burton. Yeah, he's just a tad bit off the pace. You know, he's doing things on his own pace. Maybe he's fuel saving. He's trying to make it to the end. I don't know. Watch for Jeff Burton. He may be a dark horse. He may win. Am I going to watch the NASCAR race? Yes. Yes, I always do. I certainly plan on it. Who knows? I might die before Sunday. Just dead. And then I would not get to watch the race. It's a possibility. Or the world could end, you know. Anything could happen. I should say I plan on watching the race. I did. I did. You didn't give me much time to answer that one. You have to remember, we're on a huge delay here. You guys are like at least 30 seconds behind me. So a lot of the times I've already seen the comment and addressed it by the time you're hearing it. I wish there was a lower delay on YouTube, but it is what it is. That's one of the advantages of streaming on Twitch. There's much less delay on Twitch. The pack's gonna eat that lap car. Yeah. Jeff Burton's done. He's done. Maybe. I don't know. If we get to the end of the race and Jeff Burton is in the top 5, it's gonna be insane. Any plans tonight? Nothing solid. Nothing solid. Might try to find something to do. It would be fun to go bowling. Or ice skating. I would love to go go-karting, but there's no go-kart tracks near me. Not a single one. Yeah, I don't know what happened that one lap when we just couldn't turn there. It's the weirdest feeling. It happens on any track. Just every once in a while we lose the ability to turn. You haven't been bowling in years? Yeah, I'm not very good. But I still have a fun time. You do 2 times playback speed to make it less delayed? You're kidding me. That's a thing? That's pretty cool. I'll have to test that out myself. Welcome, Kabluer. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. Kabluer. What a name. What a guy. What a guy. Light ball with the bumpers up? Yeah. That's probably how my wife would like to play. I like to play with the bumpers down. That way, when it gutters, I just feel terrible about myself. And there's nothing worse than guttering 2 times in a row. Oh, that's the walk of shame. Yeah, it hasn't been years for me. It's just been like maybe the better part of a year. It's probably like last fall, the last time I went bowling. The boys and I will go bowling sometimes. The king is dead, if you know who I'm talking about. We're actually like only 3 out of many to get the name right. That's awesome. That's awesome. My years of reading Dr. Seuss has led me to this moment. Whew, not a great corner for us. That was awful. Absolutely awful. But we keep the lead. That's what matters. I would love to know why the field pit under the last caution. They didn't need to. and it doesn't look like we're going to make it on fuel on this fuel load. So probably one more stop. Man, Kevin Harvick is a pain in our backside. BioShock is still one of the greatest games ever made. I've never played BioShock. I have them. I have them on my computer, but I've never played them. Do you like the original BioShock the best, or do you like Infinite? It's been like 2019 and 2017. The 2 years we possibly went bowling. Yeah, that's been a long time. No. I remember that episode of SpongeBob. Kevin was a jerk. Stupid sea cucumber. BioShock 2007. Yes, the caps lock button is definitely stuck. Mason is a huge fan of all caps. Huge fan. Who doesn't like typing in caps lock sometimes? Your comment there, Kablooer, was the exact opposite. You had no capital letters. Well, you're going to be watching the race tonight, so if you don't watch the replay tonight on YouTube after it's over, you'll tell us who won. Excellent. Excellent. That sounds like a plan. Man, not a great corner exit there. Up, up, up. You used your caps lock. Well done. Well played, sir. All right. We're halfway through today's race. We're just now halfway. So we have to do this one more time. Yes, Mason likes big words, not small, pathetic words. Mason also made it very clear that he likes the Flash and not Superman. That's something we know very well now. I hope the new movie's good, the new Superman movie. I'm sure I'll like it well enough. I'm usually not too critical about movies. As long as it's fun and, you know, not terrible writing, I'm okay with it. SVG's on the pole for Xfinity at Sonoma. I was looking at the leaderboard a second ago, and I saw that SVG was first on the leaderboard. At the time, I saw Connor Zilic was second. So I don't know if it was practice or qualifying I was looking at, but yeah, I saw SVG was running pretty well. Looks like he's going to be hard to beat again. But if you remember last week, Connor Zilic not Connor Zilic. SVG ran Connor Zilic very rough. Moved him out of the way, put him in the wall. So maybe this week will be a good week for Connor to get some revenge. Because it'll probably be those two towards the front. Big letters, big man. Yes. True words have rarely been spoken. Ah! Bird, what are you doing? Going slow, you bum. Hold up Kevin for me, will you? You also like the Hulk and Captain America? Well, Jeff Burton helped us out a little bit there. Good man. Good man. SVG might do it. He just might do it. If he does it, he's instantly going to be one of the most hated guys. Instantly. Because people are already getting a little frustrated. Like, I don't like seeing it. I don't like seeing a 27th guy in points out here in the playoffs. He's 4th in the playoffs. But there's a chance, starting the playoffs, SVG might be in first if he wins every road course race. That's crazy. SVG's on the pole tomorrow. That's what we were just talking about. I don't mind if he wins. Yeah, I'll allow it. He's a very good driver on the road courses. Very good. I just hope it's competitive. I don't want to see SVG winning by 15 seconds and nothing really happening. And honestly, let me throw this out there. I don't like Sonoma. I don't. I do not. I don't think it's a very good race course, which is unfortunate because a lot of our viewers are from California. But that's just how I feel. I've never really enjoyed it. Watkins Glen, to me, is a much better racetrack. Watkins Glen's fantastic. We told you who got the pole, Mason. SVG's on the pole. All right, 60 laps in. Let's keep it on the track. Let's keep it on the track. Whew, we lost a lot of time there. You can't wait for the college football season? Me either. I'm looking forward to it. And the NFL.
You're halfway on fuel.
Halfway on fuel. Yes, we just have to go slow and smooth. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. You're kidding. You're kidding me, Kulbur. That is amazing. A super speedway merchant. I mean, we've all known it. We know that. But that's hilarious. They said it on TV. That's crazy. Jared, do you think Patrick's going to win his 4th ring? In the alternate universe where I moved to work in Kansas City, I would probably be going to every Chiefs game. I'm not a Chiefs fan, but I just think it would be awesome to have season tickets. And so it would have been me dating Taylor Swift and not Kelsey. It would have been me. What is going on here? Tough race for the 41 of Casey Mears. Yeah, it would be pretty fun. The apartment I had picked out was awesome. It had a restaurant in there. It had a convenience store. The place looked like an art gallery. It was awesome. And it wasn't crazy expensive. The apartment I live in now is more expensive than the one I was going to have in the downtown area. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll end up in Kansas City again. I still get a lot of job offers from that area. I'll go watch some NFL events at Arrowhead. I wouldn't mind living in Indy if they had any good jobs. Even though Indianapolis is becoming a wild area. There was a shooting on over the Independence Day weekend, right in the middle of downtown. Like right outside of Circle Center Mall. Like they have a giant mall in the center of their downtown. And there was a shootout. And several people got shot. Very bad. Which is unfortunate because Indianapolis is a good city. Good city. There's just not a lot around it. Another place I've heard good things about. I've heard a lot of good things about Tulsa. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Your favorite driver? Justin Argyle that you're going for in the Xfinity Series. You got 10th in qualifying. Wait. Who? Allgaier? Yeah. I bet you meant Allgaier. Yeah, I like Justin. I've met Justin before. We talked for like 30 minutes. In like, it would have been like 2012 or 2013. In Indianapolis. We were just talking about it, but yeah, we were in Indy. Massachusetts is nice, but some towns are not good. That's the same with a lot of areas. Not everywhere is perfect. I would love to live in a bigger city, but the problem with bigger cities is there's usually, more people. And I don't like that. Because traffic gets terrible. I hate traffic. That's why I wouldn't mind living somewhere like New York City, where I could take the subway everywhere. At least in town. Subway is not the safest place, not the cleanest place, but it sure is convenient. Sure is convenient. But probably the ideal place to raise a family would be like a mid to smaller sized city. Traffic, you just float to work. You're lucky, Biff. I'm not that skilled. Boston traffic is horrible. Good night. I bet. Yeah, some of the drivers throughout the Northeast, they're the most tailgatingest drivers I've ever been around. It's like once you get up north of Virginia, the drivers just start tailgating like crazy. It's nuts throughout the Northeast corridor. And like, I always try to give the people in front of me plenty of room. And so people just take that as an invitation to pull in front of me. And so I keep having to fall back. It's rough. I do not like driving in the Northeast. Who's on pit road again? Is it the 41? Dead on pit road? Yeah, the 41's dead. You're talking about the driver of the number 7 car? Yeah, Justin Allgaier. Where you live in Ohio, you have Facebook pages dedicated to bad drivers and crashes in town. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. How very Ohio of you. I have a buddy whose family lives in Ohio. Now he lives, I think, in Virginia. So he's moved closer to his work. It was crazy. Every time we would have vacation or time off work, he would drive all the way back to Ohio. It was like, I don't know, 13 hours away or something from where we were living and working. It was nuts. You also have a bridge smash counter up for the year. That's awesome. Like people hitting the top of the bridge, or I guess the bottom of the bridge, depending on what side you're talking about. I like watching videos of trucks hitting bridges that are too small. I can watch that for like 30 minutes and be entertained constantly. Turn! Turn! Thank goodness we were driving slow. Our car would not turn there. Yeah, I love that. I like that kind of accident. On Google, you can watch a lot of those videos if you search 11'8" bridge. 11'8". You can just watch cars run into short bridges for hours. It's beautiful. Truly a beautiful thing. Did I see your message about the 7 car? I did. Yeah, that's Justin Allgaier. Yeah, he was really young when I met him. A lot younger, at least. But I was also a lot younger. It was like 13 years ago. Better with Connect. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm leaning into each corner. Especially if I'm trying to make the corner. Man, I lean hard. Favorite driver, Bobby Pierce, is at Sharon Speedway tonight. Interesting. Well, hopefully they do well. All right, we're coming up on lap 69, and it's going to be nice. All right, the pit strategy might play a huge hand here. There's no way to view our tire wear or our exact fuel estimate. That's really frustrating about this game. Lap 69. Kevin Harvick's still back there. I want to wreck him so badly. Not because he's in second, but because he raced us so tight and tried to take us out. You know, I'm not going to forget that. We almost went around there. Aggressive almost went around. We're probably going to try to log at least 10 more laps if we can. Because I don't want to get to the end of the next fuel run, or towards the end of the race, and have an issue with our tires. Well, Dale Jr.'s day is over. So it looks like the worst we can finish is 41st right now. I did. I can see a giant number 1 next to your name. That is hard to miss. It looks like Junior held up Harvick back there or something. I don't know what happened. Did Harvick pit? We lost a ton of time there. Once you attempted this same thing but quickly gave up. Oh, no. Earlier in the race, we were fighting really hard, Cerebrus. We self-spun like 2 or 3 times. It was rough. And Kevin Harvick was right on our heels until this last lap. But yeah, good to see you in chat. This is not something I would normally do. Sonoma is not my favorite track. But since the Cup Series is racing there this weekend, I decided to give it a shot. And there's still plenty of time for us to mess this up. Plenty of time. Monkey wrench time. Could be. My dog hears something. We stay green. My dog almost brought out a caution. Oh, my wife might be home. We need to finish this race. We're slowly closing in on the tail end of the field. I would love to start lapping cars because it would give a barrier between myself and second place. Oh, come on, dog. You're better than that. What the dog doing? I'll be right back. My wife is indeed home, and my dog does not like it. He ran in the kitchen and he was drifting around the corner. It's crazy. Are we closing in on Jeff Burton? He's still in the race. Good for him. What a warrior. All right, Jeff, hold them off for me. You're doing a great job. Just keep... What is going on with his car that he's running so slow? Do we have NASCAR 10? There is no NASCAR 10. It does not exist. Used to have a pug. He was dope. I bet he was. One of my cousins really wanted a pug at one point. They did not get a pug. Pugs can be cute. Oh, let's turn back on track. Oh. This is tough. Oh, come on. Slow it down. Slow it down. We cooked it a little too hard there. Let's do this for Biff's old pug. That's what we're dedicating today's race to. My dog was bouncing into the back of my chair. High maintenance with the cleaning of the face, but he lived to be 15. That's really good. That's really good. I hope my dog's able to live that long. We may just mess it up. We may just mess it up. No promises. No promises. there's a decent chance we pit and we don't take enough fuel to get to the end. And then I'm just embarrassed. To be safe, we may just take 2 cans. Even though we'll lose time on the pit stop, it will make sure we get to the end.
Don't push your fuel too far.
Hey, shut up about the fuel. We have plenty of fuel. One thing of note, our tires have not worn yet. That's pretty good. They're probably not as good as the, fresh tires, but we're not sliding around all crazy yet. Kevin Harvick is still back there. He's like the Terminator. We can't shake him. Well, what's smartest is to try to nail the fuel exactly. Go for the shortest pit stop possible. But since we're already taking 4 tires, we should probably just take 2 cans. If this was a different game where the AI also had tire wear, it would definitely change their strategy up a lot. But since they don't experience tire wear, and we do, we have to take tires to keep it even.
Looks like some of the leaders are headed down pit road.
Excellent. This is what we need. This will give us some breathing room. Turn, turn! Hopefully when we go on pit road, there's not a lot of people in pit road because we'll get stuck and lose a lot of time. Patrick says he hates the 24. I've heard that my whole life from people. My whole life. I used to hear it a lot at Talladega from Earnhardt fans. Which one do you like more? Heat 5? Heat 5, NASCAR 15, Heat 4, or NASCAR D Evolution? Probably Heat 5, because it's the newest one. Servers for Heat 5 close on August 1st. So if you're interested in playing NASCAR Heat or getting any of the trophies, you are running out of time. Yes, very big message. That requires a pause. I had to pause the game there to read. You like Heat 5? Well, we know what team Patrick's on. Patrick Cole. On the NASCAR Heat 5 team. Patrick, who, if you don't like the 24, who do you like? Or who did you like? I don't know which time period you want to pull from. Oh, caution on the speedway. Caution on the speedway. Wow. This guy ruins our race. The strategy, the lead we had built up, he ruins it with a piece of debris. This garbage human being. Oh my goodness, no one else has to pit either. That's fantastic. That's great. We love that. I didn't even want to be in first. I didn't even want to be in first. Dale Jr. and Dale Sr. That's a good pick. That is a really good pick. Here we go. Oh, we're going to lose so many spots. That's rigged. The game rigged itself against me. We were having such a good race. Just coasting through the field, about to start lapping traffic. It was beautiful. Everything was perfect, down to the last minute detail.
We're starting in the back, so be careful.
All right, starting in the rear. Oh, 19th. This is not bad. This is not bad. We're still several seconds back. The 42 dove it in there to block me and got into Vickers. What a jerk. Hey, there's the idiot that dropped the debris. I see him. It's his fault. Wait, is that Brad Carter? The idiot that tried to take us out earlier in the race? That might be Brad Carter. We stay going straight. We're going to try not to get sweaty. You were a fan of the Dales, but now you're a fan of Tyler Reddick. That's a good pick. Good pick. Good pick. Tyler Reddick might have a shot this weekend. I don't know if anyone's going to be fast enough to beat SVG, but Tyler Reddick is very good at Sonoma, and he's a good road course racer, period. So maybe Reddick can get it done. Lock himself into the playoffs. Hey, no hard feelings, Casey. I'm just trying to retake what is rightfully mine. I'm not trying to fight with the 31. I am not trying to fight with the 31. We'll let him go. For now. Whew. What is Kane doing? What is Kane doing? When the AI dive it in there as deep as we do, it freaks me out. All right, we're back around Rusty. Our one and only rival right now. Good corner. Good corner. Wow, look at Dale Sr. Running way up here. Well done, Dale. Patrick's a Bowman fan. Also a very good pick. I like Bowman. All right, the 5 car's kind of holding us up. This is our teammate. Terry, what are you doing? Let's dive it in there on Dale. Dale has some damage on his right front. Wonder when that happens.
both sides. You're all clear.
We're trying. Woo!
Tornado west.
Dale jumped that curb a ton.
One more down.
Now we're inside the top 5.
Three, closing the gap behind you. Be careful.
A nice hit to Ryan Newman. Excellent. Excellent. All a part of the plan. That's the one guy I don't mind getting into. Not that I dislike him. He's just our rival in career mode. So,
Gonna call you left, bud.
I owed him one.
Clear on either side.
Yep. I didn't rub him. Or I didn't hit him. I didn't slam him. I rubbed him.
All clear.
And Robinson is racing. We're up to P3. We still have plenty of time, but just seeing 84 and oh my goodness, not again. Car's pretty clean. Car's pretty clean. Kablur, you wonder why they never changed the Monte Carlo headlights in game until like 06? Yes. Yes. Yeah, there's a few mistakes here and there throughout the game. Look at that. We had half the field a lap down. Not bad. That caution really hurt half the field. Oh my goodness, what was that? What is going on? The field just lost their minds. What was that? What was that? I'm about to commit some war crimes. That was stupid. They put us next to the stupid lap traffic, the slowest cars in the field. Oh my goodness! Give me back my single file restarts. That was ridiculous. I don't know what just happened. The field, it looks like they hit quicksand or something. I don't know. Do I want the favorite NFL team? Like, do I want to possess it? That'd be nice. I hear there's an opening in the owner's spot. Do I want my favorite team to get a Super Bowl? Yes. That's the goal every year. Nothing less. I'm going to turn Terry Labonte if he doesn't get out of the way. I'm telling you, I'm going to commit some war crimes. Idiot. Get out of the way. You are inferior. Oh, I'm a little heated. I'm a little heated after that restart. The caution never should have come out in the first place for the first accident for debris. That was stupid. No idea where he got that hurt on track, but I mean, come on. Come down pit road, get it fixed. Don't just drop debris on the track all willy-nilly. The 06-07 Colts are the best team. They were pretty good. Finally beat Tom Brady. Got to the Super Bowl. That was a good time period. Yes, nothing wrong with giving that back a love tap. Many such cases. We're back in P3 again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're in the grass. With 20 laps to go. Let's just slow it back down and pray there's not another caution. Because my goodness, we restarted in third, technically, but there was a mountain of cars in front of us. And they stacked up in one of the first turns. It was nuts. I don't even know why they checked up in the first place. It's like the whole screen was freaking out. But anyway. I need to breathe. I just need to breathe. Sorry, Mark. Sorry, man. Nothing personal. I'm on my way to commit more crimes. Maybe this year Josh Allen can beat Patrick. Maybe. Just maybe. Josh Allen is married now. A married man. So maybe he won't be focused on dating anymore. You know, he'll lock in, play some football. That's awful. We had a clean race car too. Like we had a tad bit of, you know, damage on the front, but just a very small amount. And now it looks hideous. I hate it. You need XP? I think you want XP. Needing it would mean, you know, you require it to live or something. I don't think it's that serious. All right, we're within half a second. There's already one car way off the pace. If that's Jeff Burton, I'm gonna cry. Poor Jeff Burton. Richardson might start. He might. But Daniel Jones might take the starting position. So watch for that. They're going to have a quarterback battle. You need $20? That might be legit. I would also... Maybe I don't need it, but I would really like $20. Just a crisp 20. I might have one, but I would like another. If I could have an assortment of $20 bills that replenished as soon as I spent them, boy, what a life that would be. Hey, Biff knows what's up. Biff might fight back. So you better be careful. $20 is like hot cocoa in the snow. It's beautiful. That's poetry. That's poetry. Little trip through the grass. Never hurt anybody. We're just throwing it back to Dale Sr. I think that was at Riverside where he went through the grass. Turn! All right. We're under 20 to go. I'm saying don't get sweaty. I'm getting sweaty. The pressure is building. Oh my goodness. A little loose entering that corner. That was a slight bobble. Hold it. There we go. Who's on pit road? I don't know. Someone's going through pit road. Or no, they're on track. Okay, I thought they were on pit road. I was like, they're going through pit road very quickly. Yeah, Biff's chill like that. You see the sunglasses? That's Biff in a nutshell. Turn! There we go. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. Oh. Completely missed that one, but we stay going in the right direction. Woo! We are hitting these curbs in the wrong way. Oh no. We lost a ton of time there. I'm losing it. Oh. I've kept the focus this far. All right. 15 laps to go.
Left side. Good handles, got something going. Okay, we're clear.
Whew. Jeff Burton. I love him so much. Each time Harvick gets close, we can count on Jeff Burton to be there to help us. And at this rate, we might just see Jeff Burton one more time during this race. It is very possible. I hope we stay caution-free. I hope we do. I think you may have to take it by force. I don't think that's something that Biff can just give up voluntarily. Turn! Oh my goodness. Every once in a while, we just get no response in the car. Bing chilling. Bing chilling. I have no idea what that means. But John was making ice cream look pretty good. Man, I love ice cream. Look at that. We've hit our max points. That's crazy. I didn't know there was a max per race. Maybe I did years ago, but I had forgotten. Man, we gained so much time there off the corner and just lost a ton. Cooked it a little too much. I would play the John Cena sound, but I have to hold down the button. All right. Lap 99. About to cross over into 3-digit territory. I didn't enunciate very well. All right, we have one car on pit road. I wonder if that's going to become a trend. Or is that just slow Jeff Burton again? That could just be Jeff Burton.
Lap 100, keep going.
Lap 100. Whew. I want to blink. I want to blink so badly. I want to blink for an extended period of time. My eyes. Can we turn, please?
Carl, come to you.
What is that? The car just got sideways into the corner. We just lost a full second. As the prophecy foretold, Jeff Burton is once again closing in. As Kevin Harvick closes in. Wait. Is this Jeff Burton? Who is this? I need an ID check. This is Jeff Burton. What is Jeff doing? I love that Jeff and I are friends because I passed him so many times. Yes, it's not doing what I... What are you doing, Jeff? What are you doing?
Starting to feel comfortable racing with you. All clear, bud.
You're a lapped car. Oh my, Jeff Burton's holding me up. This is not what the prophecy foretold.
I've said some good things to say about you lately.
You dirty dog.
Yeah, both sides, you're all clear.
That could have ended much worse. Sometimes cars will absolutely put you in the wall there. At turn 12. I can't turn anymore. I have lost my ability to turn. We're going to have to drive very slow.
What's the right? Clear all around.
It's going to be delicate. Man, Jeff Burton killed us. He killed us. Oh yeah, things are heating up. Worst case scenario, I just annihilate Kevin Harvick. He has been a thorn on my side this whole race. We would have killed the field if it had gone green the whole way. That caution stacked things back up. Kevin Harvick just tried to not Kevin Harvick. Jeff Burton just tried to murder us. There we go. We gained a little time there. Rebuild that cushion. And now we try to run down Jeff Burton again. Honestly, we don't need to run into him again. Because he might run into us again. Turn! Oh my goodness. Lap 103. Come on. Come on. Work with me, car. Work with me.
Pull it steady out there.
Ooh. Let's not do that again. Let's not do that one again. That was rough. Good night. Lap 104. 104 of 110. Will you be alive again today? Probably not. I think I need to go sit in a cold shower and cry for a bit after this. This has been something, because we did a long stream before this. And then we went right into doing a 100% Sonoma race. So, we've been live for a long time. All right, 6 laps to go. That would be beautiful to put on in the background, the Jaws theme. Do I have Heat 3? I used to. I don't know if I still do. Not that it really mattered. There's not a ton of difference between the Heat games. Like, they got better as they went on. But, I mean, it's not like a huge difference, like saying, you know, or comparing the difference to NASCAR 03 and NASCAR 05. There's pretty big differences. Or like 05 and 06, there's pretty big differences. There's not much differences between the Heat games. If you have one of them, you kind of have all of them. As long as it's not Heat Evolution that you have. Evolution was pretty bad. Alright, 5 laps to go. After the stream, I'm going to ban all mentions of NASCAR Heat. There would be no NASCAR Heat discussion. Once the new NASCAR game comes out, hopefully we all forget about the Heat games. Just move on. They had their time. It wasn't a very good time. They were better than Ignition, though. NASCAR 21 Ignition. Yeah, we're going to watch the NASCAR race. That's what we do. We watch the NASCAR race. If you guys are only here for the live stream, we do NASCAR race previews and NASCAR news videos. So I uploaded one a couple days ago that covers just some recent news and a preview of this weekend's race at Sonoma. And then after the race, I usually do a race review. So if that's something you guys are interested in, go ahead and check out my full-length uploads. Yeah, the new NASCAR game I'm pretty excited for. Well, I can't live stream the races. That is illegal. Very illegal. The channel would disappear. The closest thing I could do is stream a leaderboard and just talk about the race. I've considered doing it. I've considered that. But I'm trying to make my own leaderboard with like working live data. But NASCAR's made it pretty difficult to do that. All right, 3 laps to go. Woo! Why? Why is it illegal? NASCAR races are protected. They're like copyrighted and all that. So if I was to do that, my channel would get deleted. Yeah, Biff. I understand. I understand. Every day. Every day. Believe me, if I could just stream the NASCAR race, I would. I would. But that's very illegal.
More times around.
I don't know, maybe I could slide NASCAR a $20 bill and they'll let me do it. Two laps to go. Thank you for the reminder, Leo. Sometimes I really do forget how many laps are left. I'm just sitting there driving around, having a good time. Very, very breaky. Breaky the law. Yes. We don't really want to do that.
Burt is going for the pass on the right.
Not all the time.
On the other side.
We have to pick and choose our battles. And fighting YouTube's copyright system and NASCAR's legal team is not on my to-do list. In fact, that's on my to-don't list. 2 laps to go. That's right, Mason. That's right. All right. White flag is out.
White flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Watch us lose it last second. I just spin the car out and die. Kevin Harvick wins. White flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. It's all come to this. Big driver. Through the S's for the final time. He's ran a mediocre race at best, but yet he is still in the lead. On legend difficulty at 100%. Diving into turn 11. Down to first gear and back up through the gears. On to turn 12. 2 hours and 13 minutes of trying. 2 hours and 13 minutes of frustration. Jeff Gordon will win the Dodge Save Mart 350 at Infineon Raceway. What a great moment in time. We missed celebrating. We didn't even get to celebrate. Let's look at our race results. Kevin Harvick in second with at 54 laps. Not bad. Ricky Rudd 5, Harvick 15, or 3. Who else led a lap? Kurt Busch. Ooh, who led 32 laps? Ryan Newman. That was a long time ago. And Michael Waltrip finishing dead last. Casey Mears, Brennan Gaughan. Ooh, bad day for Junior. And Jeff Burton, only running 81 laps, finishes 39th. Thank you, Biff. Thank you, Leo. And thank you, Mason. Thank you, Cerebrus. Thank you so much. That was tough. That was a tough one. The Daytona race was tough in its own right because one mistake and you would die. But that one was tough because I don't like Sonoma very much. But we were able to pull it off. You just found $1 in your pocket? Let me check my pockets real quick. $2? No, I have no dollars. There's nothing in my pocket but dust. It's a sad life. It's a sad life. That was fun, guys. That was fun. What's next week? Is next week Dover? We can try to do a 100% Dover, but I might kill myself. Both in the game and outside of the game. Very possible. We'll see. We may do it on this game. We may go to a different game to do the Dover race. But we'll see. Tomorrow, I will be posting a Sonoma race review. So if you guys are interested in NASCAR race recaps and my thoughts on it, and just some of the news and stuff, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and check it out. We've been doing pretty well. That last one I uploaded actually has the most views so far for one of the reviews and previews. The last I checked, I had like 430, which is really good for us on a standard upload. But yeah, this was pretty fun. Over 200 viewers. Had several cool people in the chat. And we had a good time. We brought home the win. We had some frustrating battles. Kevin Harvick was always right there behind us, but we got it done. But I think that'll do it for us. I have to go acknowledge my wife's existence before things get bad. Yeah, his eyebrows. He has some caterpillars. It's like looking in a mirror, honestly. It's like, man, I have some eyebrows. I wish I had a mustache as thick as my eyebrows. That'd be a good-looking mustache. But anyway, thank you guys. Kablur, Biff Drakowski, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Mason, Jared, Cerebrus, Leo Jr. I think that's about everyone. Oh, yeah, Max. Thank you, Max. And George. And Doodlebug. Hopefully, I see you guys sometime in the future. But if not, hope you guys have a good life. And I hope to see you